Hello students, today's topic is bivariate probability distribution in discrete random variable. Suppose we observe two characteristics of persons in a large sample. Let x be a random variable which denote whether a person is male or female. Let y be a random variable which denote whether a person is smoker or non-smoker. And here we have this joint probability distribution in which x denotes male or female, in which male is represented by x1 and female is represented by x2. In the same way, y denotes smoker or non-smoker. Smoker is represented by y1 and non-smoker is represented by y2. This probability, that is 0.6, denotes the probability that a person is male and smoker. In the same way, 0.1 represents the probability that a person is female and smoker. 0.1 denotes the probability that a person is male and non-smoker, and 0.2 denotes the probability that a person is female and non-smoker. Here we have given the marginal probability of x, in which this probability, that is 0.7, denotes the probability that a person is male, and 0.3 denotes the probability that a person is female. And this is the marginal probability of y, where this 0.7 denotes the probability that a person is smoker and 0.3 denotes the probability that a person is non-smoker. The sum of these marginal probabilities is given as 1. Here we have given two formulas for calculating marginal probability. First one is fx, which is equal to summation of fxy with respect to y. Second one is fy, which is equal to summation of fxy with respect to x. Next we have given formulas for conditional probability, in which the first one represents the probability of x when y is given. It is equal to the joint probability of x and y whole upon probability of y. Second one, probability of y when x is given is equal to joint probability of x and y whole upon probability of x. Now let us start this question. Find the probability that a person being smoker, given that the person is male. So we need to calculate probability that a person being smoker, that means y1, and given that the person is male, that means x1. So it will be equals to its joint probability whole upon probability that a person is male, that is fx1, which will be equal to joint probability of x1 and y1 is 0.6. So we will write 0.6 whole upon fx1, that a probability that a person is male, which is 0.7. It will be equal to 6 upon 7. Simple. Next question. Find the probability that a person being female, given that the person is non-smoker. So probability that a person being female, that means x2, given that person is non-smoker, y2, it will be equal to its joint probability whole upon fy2 which will be equal to its joint probability is given as x2 y2, which is 0.2. So we will write here as 0.2 whole upon fy2, that is the probability that a person is non-smoker, which is given as 0.3. 0.3 it's equal to 2 by 3. Fine. Next concept is independence of random variables. X and Y are said to be independent if their joint probability is equal to the product of marginal probabilities. Are X and Y independent? So we will consider f x1 y1. The joint probability of x1 and y1 is given as 0.6. Marginal probability of x1 is given as 0.7. And the marginal probability of y1 is given as 0.7. Now, if we take the product of these marginal probabilities, that is fx1 times fy1, which will be equal to 0.7 times 0.7 equal to 0.49. Since fx1 y1 is not equal to the product of their marginal probabilities, as you can see 0.6 is not equal to 0.49. Therefore, X and Y are not independent. Simple. Next one is properties of PMF, probability mass function, in which the first one is given as the joint probability should be greater than and equal to 0, and the sum of joint probability with respect to x and y should be equal to 1. And here we have given this question: determine the value of k for which function given by fxy, that which is equal to kxy, for x equals to 1, 2, 3 and y equals to 1, 2, 3 can serve as a joint probability distribution. Solution: it will represent joint probability distribution if sigma x, sigma y, fxy should be equals to 1. In the next step, sigma, as the values of x have been given as 1, 2, 3 and the values of y have also been given as 1, 2, 3, so we will write sigma x equals to 1 till 3. In the same way, y equals to 1 till 3 and fxy is given as kxy, kxy equals to 1. In the next step, kxy equals to 1. And in the bracket we will write sigma y equals to 1 till 3, y equals to 1. Next step, kx, and this will become 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals to 1. This will be equal to 6. So we will write 6k summation x equal to 1 till 3 times x. Again 6k 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals to 1. 6 times 6, which is 36, k equals to 1, and the last step is k equals to 1 upon 36. So here we have find out the value of k. Fine. Last question. The joint probability distribution of two random variables x and y is given by these joint probabilities, and first part is find marginal distributions of x and y. Using these joint probabilities, we can form the joint probability distribution in this form, where the values of x have been given as 0 and 1 and the values of y have been given as -1 and 1. Their joint probabilities were given in the question. This is the marginal probability of x, and here we have the marginal probability of y. Second part, find conditional probability of x when y equals to 1. Solution. Case 1. Probability of x equals to 0 given that y equals to 1 will be calculated as its joint probability whole upon probability that y equals to 1. So its joint probability is given as x equals to 0 and y equals to 1, which is 1 by 3. So x equals to 0, y equals to 1 is given as 1 by 3, and probability that y equals to 1 is given as 2 by 3. So we have written 2 by 3 and the final answer is 1 by 2. Case 2. Probability that x equals to 1 when y equals to 1 is given will be equal to their joint probability whole upon probability that y equals to 1. It will be equals to their joint probability is given as x equals to 1 and y equals to 1, which is 1 by 3. So we will write 1 by 3, and if y equals to 1 was given as 2 by 3. So the final answer is 1 by 2. Last part, are x and y independent? Solution. Joint probability of x equals to 0 and y equals to 1 is given as 1 by 3. As you can see, x equals to 0 and y equals to 1 is given as 1 by 3. Next, probability that x equals to 0 is given as 1 by 3. Probability that x equals to 0 is given as 1 by 3. Probability that y equals to 1 is given as 2 by 3. Probability that y equals to 1 is given as 2 by 3. Now, the product of these two marginal probabilities will be equal to 2 by 9, and 2 by 9 is not equal to 1 by 3. Since the joint probability is not equal to the product of these marginal probabilities, therefore x and y are not independent. Fine. Thank you.